Welcome to the tavern. It's Bring Your Pet to the Tavern Day. We're playing with the meffies again. I love these little things. This is my pet deck, one of my other pet decks. My entire thing is I don't like one. I dislike the meta. I don't like playing meta decks. I like playing decks like this where if I can make it meta, that's fine. I don't want to add in like meta cards. I will if I need to learn how to fight against a deck. So like let's say Melffies Sprite. It's pretty much a Sprite engine. Sprite does whatever. I played against them enough times to know what Sprite does, the interactions. I'm not gonna say how to stop it because for the most part I'm still unsure, but it's something I have to just play against over and over until I can figure out okay, what is their point. And this is one of those skills where I need to develop to learn where a chain to find the weakest link in a chain. For example, combo deck. Find the weakest link in a combo deck. And so that's gonna be what it is. Let's see. Do I even need this? Yes. Do I need this? Maybe. Also, if you notice, like this deck, a lot of my decks they don't really have hand traps, and for good reason. One, I don't have a lot of hand traps. I mean, yeah. I don't have a lot of hand traps. Two, even if I did, it's just I'm tired of just like I'm tired of just the whole thing of throw ash in there and then problem solved. I kind of hate hand traps. I much prefer board breakers, but I much prefer to actually control the game with like in archetype stuff. I believe like the archetype should act like yeah, the archetype itself should have everything it needs to kind of combat most things. Everything's gonna have a problem, and I think people are just finding certain cards, like picking certain cards out and supplementing a different engine to try to combat its weakness, which kind of gives it like another weakness. And another thing is, this is me personally, I prefer playing the deck pure to learn what the deck itself wants to do and find other ways to supplement that. So this is like a control style deck with a bunch of small monsters. Actually, let me see something here. This is funny. This is really funny. Okay, so if I get this out, I that's it. I can't do solidarity, but I can do like one or two solidarities. Kind of get rid of like the closed forest here, but I can also keep the closed forest because it prevents other spell cards. I mean, other field spells. And then I could just throw in like two solidarities, kind of like pump up my monsters even further. Because for the most part, these are all beast. It's just like a funny card. Actually, we'll just do okay, yeah, I do have these two. Do I have the not the nation? I have dogmatic calamity. Ritual. This can be used to ritual summon any dogmatic ritual monster. You must also treat whose total level exactly equals the level of the monster you ritual summon. So 8 and 4. So I could do this with whatever dogmatic cabra. Must also tribute monsters from your hand or field and or banish fusion or synchro monsters from your graveyard whose total level equals or exceed the level of the ritual monster. Then if let me see. This card can be used to ritual summon any dogmatic or ritual monster from your hand or graveyard. Okay, this is actually better. This is only from hand. Uh, Nadir Servant at 1. I don't think I want to max him. I don't care about Dogma. So I will try making this deck, right? Like the Nadir Servant, send one monster from your extra deck to the graveyard, then add one Dogmatica or Fallen Outblast from your deck or graveyard to hand as attack. Okay. Okay, so pretty much after I activate the Nadir Servant, I'm locked out of special summons from the extra deck. Which means it'll be like get what? Yeah, it'll be Titanic Clack, the Ash Dragon. Send that to get like is this is it just add to hand? Okay, yeah, it's just add to hand. Okay, that's fine. So then it'll be that. Then it'll be Dogmatica, Ecclesia. Then it'll be normal summon this. Get Dogmatica, Fleur de Lis. The moment. Yeah, I could do a lot of things here. Sorry, this is my brain going haywire on Wait, what is this? Encounter. Uh, Dogmatic Liturgy. Okay, so essentially, like all the Dogmatica cards, like let's say you're an 8, you're an 8, well, you're the same thing. You're a 4, you're a 4, you're an 11, you're an 8. Is there another Dogmatica 8 here? No, it'll be these two. So it's like use this to bring this out, use this to bring this out. I do need what is this? Branded and Central Dogmatica. If you special summon one ritual monster and no other by a spell card or effect, you can look at either player's extra deck and send one monster from it to the graveyard. If you special summon one fusion monster, you can target that monster for the rest of the turn. Okay, I can actually use this. I can actually use this. And for this deck specifically, I'm going to go with the level 4 1850 monsters. And it is just gonna be like a control beatdown extravaganza. Anyways, I'm losing myself trying to work with Dogmaticas into what am I thinking? Charmers. And I'm not gonna go Link Charmers because I'm gonna be locked out of the extra deck. So going with Melffies, we're going Solidarity, and we're going Control. Kind of like Control Ping. I'm just gonna ping my opponent for like 200-300 at a time. More if I can actually bring out the damage. What's going on here? Alright, cool. That's fun. This is fun. Okay. Yeah, go first again. Well, at least I got my 2 thumbnails. I don't have to worry about busting my balls. Fun, yay. Okay, let's see what we got here. This will be fun. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna do this immediately. If it gets ashed, it gets ashed. No ash? Okay. We're getting the Valifon here. We are getting Calantosa. And we are getting Puppy. Then we normal summon Mind Mo. Special summon Naturia Beast. I draw a card. Fuck yeah. Let's go with Melffies of the Forest here. Face with defense here. Melffies of the Forest. Let's get rid of, say, I could get rid of Puppy, but let's get rid of the Calantosa. And we get Melfi Hide and Seek. Hide and Seek. No. Activate. Back to deck. Back to deck. Back to deck. Draw another card. Pinpoint landing. Oh, this is going to be fun. The resources, they don't stop. And then I end my turn there. Pony has no... yes, pinpoint landing. I draw a card. Another pony. There goes Wally. And that's pretty much like a very nice... At the very, in my opinion, it's a very nice end board. Just because I negate all magic cards, spell cards. While, depending on what happens, I could be drawing at the very least 2 cards. One during my turn, one during the end phase. Kind of like really set up my one, set up my graveyard. 2, recycle. Everything just kind of like works itself out, right? And then they cannot destroy Naturia Beast with just a single monster effect. They have to go with 2 effects to destroy. They can still banish, but they can't destroy unless they use 2. And I keep losing myself. I'm getting a bit too excited here. Essentially, I have them in like a certain lock. They can't activate spell cards. I'm going to negate it. They summon a monster. Melfi Wally comes to hand. I bring out Puppy. I bring out Caddy. There we go. Yeah, and if I were to look at my opponent's deck, look at their deck, see what they have. What is this? Oh, so yeah, they needed to use like what was it? Is it like was it like Zexu Construction? They literally can't use any other spell cards, which means they can't do anything. Even if they didn't brick, there's not much they can do. Again, a control style deck. Naturia Beast is a type of Floodgate, I will say that. Just because his effect is not a once per turn. Which means, literally, his effect is only like, how many spells can you play before I deck you out? Alright. Cool. This is same thing, right? Obedience Schooled. If he gets ashed, he gets ashed. Let's see. Do Valifarn. What do I have in my hand? I have Caddy, Puppy, and let's say Calantosa. Let's see. I can go into, let's say, Melffies of the Forest. Melffies of the Forest. Let's get, let's say, let me see something here. What can I do here? Yeah, let's do Calantosa, right? Why not? And this is just deck to hand, so I can do like Melfi Theory Contest. I can do Melfi Playhouse, Melfi Tag, Melfi Playhouse. I can also just do a Melfi, if I'm being honest. Actually, Melfi Playhouse. I can't do your effect. What am I thinking right now? I could do that. I do want to keep this in hand though. It does get the Calantosa. Actually, no. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know why I did that. I literally have no effect. I'm an idiot. Fuck, I fucked up. Fuck it, send called by the grave. That was a really big fuck up on my part. I meant to summon the caddy to go into Joyous Melfi. This is what I meant to do. Kind of like keep the called by the grave. I fucked up there. And then that's that. Because then I can get, say, Caddy, and I can get the Calantosa. Not care about the Valiforn too much. Not really care about that. Black Whirlwind, okay. Nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit. What is it? Let me see. If you control the monster's band, then okay. I'll wait a little bit. Cause I think I know what you want to do. Alright. I will do this now. Actually, do you need to be on the field when this activates? I'll keep the playhouse in my hand. Alright, let's get these two. Alright, what's Calantosa gonna do for me? Alright. Calantosa, let's do I guess just get rid of that, right? Alright. So activate Melfie Caddy. I'm not gonna do much else. Caddy, let's get let's say deck to hand hmm. Let's get Puppy. What do you do? When this card knows something, you can add one card that mentions black to me, except Sudri. Okay. Do I want to activate Melfi of the Forest? What do you do again? Yeah, why not? Just kind of hit that up a little bit. Okay. What does this do? Nah. Don't you actually like hate when you get banished or something, or do you just banish yourself? Nah, we do this. We do that. I'm pretty sure you can still special summon it. It's not really stopping you. It's just you can't do that effect again. Unless you aren't a once per turn, I have to see. Yeah, okay. And then we're just gonna do this out of sheer spite. Let's just do Caddy. Throw that back at the hand. You don't need it. Fun. Okay. So, let's let's say throw this away. Uh this one and Puppy. Ah, I should have done Caddy. Oh look, Calantosa. Okay. Um summon the Calantosa. Oh, this is actually gonna be great. How many do I have? I only have one. Alright. Battle. Battle. And end my turn. And let's see, what's in here? Calantosa, Calantosa. What's in my grave? Caddy. Oh yeah, okay. Alright. So, Puppy comes to hand. Mary Melfi will get, what, an Xyz? Nah, I can stay in the field for now. That'll get me two other things. Puppy, I can get the Calantosa if I'm gonna be honest. But I think a Caddy will actually be great. I think the Caddy will be great. Melffies of the Forest. Doing this shit again. No. Alright. Caddy comes to hand. Mary Melfi, you're going away. And let's say... Let's say Joyous Melfi. Joyous Melffy. Merry Melffy goes away. Then we get, let's say, Melffy as a forest. Should have put that in the extra zone. Get a penny. Calantosa. Destroy that. Calantosa. Destroy this. Penny, do nothing. Leave you with a useless, who is this? Sudri. Okay. We do Penny then. Let's send Puppy. Let's do face up defense. Put it here. Merry Melffy. Put that back into hand. I'm in total control right now. Like, if you can't get off Taxus the Dragon here, then I don't have to worry. Essentially, my pets here don't have to worry about taxes. Unlike a bunch of other decks where they have to pay 700 for almost anything. Our puppies here are just like, it's pretty much tax evasion at this point. See? Total control. And this is what I love about these cute, adorable creatures. What's going on here? Okay. This is what I love about them, right? They come to the field. Total control. I still have to know what to hit. But depending on what happens, I have multiple targets to hit. And I can wait. I don't have to go into it. I can wait. I think that was like a fun duel. Because what was he playing? He was just playing everything, the new Blackwing cards, pretty much. He wanted to go into like all the Blackwing stuff. He wanted to do, I think, he really wanted to go into Blackwing Assault Dragon. Couldn't because I wasn't allowing him to. Because let's see, no, like I kept stopping this. He couldn't get that token to do much of anything. Which, you know, fun. Wait, Winged Beast. Okay, yeah, couldn't do the token. What was the other one he was using? That the one he was using, I just literally stopped. Orochi the Squall, completely stopped that. Doesn't matter what card he added to his hand. Again, stop the plays. All I need to do, if I could control the field and do a bunch of chip damage, everything becomes fine. That's pretty much it. I think I'm just gonna end it here. Video, it's not long enough, but that was one duel where, yes, actually it was two duels where the first one was won by Naturia Beast alone, and then the second duel was literally won by all of the Melffies just ganging up on people. You know, showing off their cuteness. Data cuteness. Cuteness overload. That's it. Game over, man. Game over. Anyways, that being said, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. I really love this deck. And I think I still will. And yeah. Sorry, not sorry for the beginning, for the intro, for looking into dogmatic and stuff for Charmers. I really like the Charmers. That's my one and only pet deck. I will do everything I can to make that deck good. Even if it's not good, it's a fun deck to me. I like it. Control style deck. Bunch of back row. Yeah, cards hate back row, but let's face it. Not many decks are going to play a lot of back row hate unless it's just like the one of Lightning Storm. Because a lot of their effects are kind of associated with their monster effects. And I'm not opposed to playing Floodgates. but I'd rather avoid floodgates if I can. I will go for fair floodgates, like say Grand Spiritual Arts. I find it to be a fair floodgate because it only negates the first effect if I have a monster with 1500 attack. Something you can play around and something I can play around as well. Neat little interactions there. And same thing with like a bunch of other cards, just like the Solemn cards, but I don't consider those floodgates, which are just like one-time negations, kind of like stop combo decks from going off. Though I do need like a good going second, which if the Bestials comes, I will be putting that in my Charmer deck, and I will have to look for rank 3s and maybe a rank 6. Who knows? I gotta start looking into things. But that being said, I really like this deck. No matter what, this is one of my more fun decks, along with my pure Charmer deck. I do want to add the Cataclysmics in there, but we'll see, right? That being said, get the fuck out. The tavern is now closed. I shall see you all later.